Welcome back to the Sight Black YouTube channel. I'm your host, Shad, and today we back at it again with a special live performance reaction. We got Oleta Adams and her song Get Here. First time having Oleta Adams on my channel. And quite frankly, this is my first time actually hearing about her, period. I can't wait to get into it. I had to look into her come up and her background as an artist. And apparently she made a name for herself by having a residency in Kansas City where she would perform in like hotels and things like that and bars. Eventually she ended up getting noticed by a group that went by the name of Tears for Fears, and they ended up featuring her on their album, and that song ended up like really blowing up, and from there she had a lot of momentum on her side, and so she dropped her debut album. And her song here, which is Get Here, it was actually a cover of an artist by the name of Brenda Russell's song. And this one ended up going top 5. It became an international pop hit. And even her collaboration with the group Tears for Fears, they had a lot of international success. So she instantly got some international recognition. So that momentum carried on from that. And this one ended up being a top 5 pop hit for the UK and the US charts. It became kind of associated with the Gulf War that was happening at the time as well. It had some significance with that, so I'm kind of interested to see what that connection was and how that relates. But yeah, man, overall, man, she had, I think, 4 Grammy nominations, a couple of Soul Train nominations as well, 2.5 million records sold. So she had a very, very great career. And she was able to collaborate and do some touring and things like that with artists such as Luther Vandross and Phil Collins, to name a few. So highly respected musician. When the big dog musicians have you around, and whether that's backing vocals or touring together or whatever the case may be, that's a sign of respect. In sports, or like, for example, like basketball, we call that like your favorite player's favorite player. Like, I feel like that's the same kind of in music as well. Like your favorite musician's favorite musician. Like that type of dynamic. That's the ultimate form of respect to me, because the consumers, the people, just the fans and casual audience, people, casual listeners and things like that, they respect music and things like that too, but they don't really have the intricacies of it. They don't understand like the deeper level of music and things like that. So when you around people that actually know music and do music, that's their life and things like that, like you have a deep understanding of music, to get their respect, like that's the ultimate sign of respect to me. When I say an artist is respected, that's what I mean. But without further ado, man, let's jump right into it, man. We got a live performance of Get Here by Oleta Adams.
Can reach me by railway. You can reach me by a trainway. You can reach me on an airplane. You can reach me with your mind. You can reach me by caravan, cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here if you can. You can reach me by sailboat, climb a tree and swing rope to rope, take a sled and slide down the slope to these arms of mine. You can jump on a speedboat, cross the border in a blaze of war. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. There are hills and mountains between us, a waste of them to get over. simply magnificent. Oleta Adams.
I don't care how you get here, just make sure you get here. Man, beautiful song. Beautiful, beautiful song. Going back to the point about the Gulf War and things like that, I can imagine how this impacted people just in general, like just listening and things like that. But people have loved ones fighting in these wars and things like that. This song can definitely spark something emotionally with that. One of your loved ones to return home. I don't care how you get here, just make sure you get here. Beautiful song, like I said. Man, one thing I do notice, like just the amount of, obviously they had the little the orchestra, the symphony thing, all those musicians in the background being just playing their different instruments and things like that. Just going back to the respect factor of somebody that's like a really respected musician, like musicians like that respect other musicians, so they don't necessarily want to rely on just a like backing track or anything like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like you could tell they want to have as many musicians around them as possible, and I think like that's a brilliant thing to do, just to really liven up the performance, really make it into almost like an opera or something like that. I don't know, people still go to operas and things like that, but people used to go to operas, and that was the kind of the draw, the appeal of it. It was like all of these musicians together working in tandem and really playing off of each other. So yeah, I really enjoyed it in that regard. And then her not only singing the song, and really feeling those lyrics, displaying her vocal talent, but also to be able to play the piano while you're doing that as well goes to show how talented she is. And you always love to see that. I got nothing but positive things to say about this performance. Very good performance with a song that came at a great time, or at a much needed time. So yeah, man, shout out to her, and shout out to you guys for suggesting that. If you enjoyed my reaction, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you are aware of when we drop these videos. Also, these videos do tend to be demonetized, so if you want to support us on the channel, on the YouTube app, they offer a thanks option. And also, you can tap in with us on the Patreon at patreon.com/sitebelk. And there you'll be able to suggest performances just like this one and get them voted into. Also, any videos of mine that may be blocked or demonetized, they will be available on the Patreon as well. So if that's something you're interested in, tap in with us. Links in the description box and in the comment section below. And before we get out of here, I want to give a special thank you to our Patreon members: James Humphrey, Trails, Jaja, CJ, C-Rob, Queen Momo, Tony Campbell, Sonya, and Sylvia Walker. I appreciate all the support that you guys give us over here on the channel. It means a lot. Keeping us with great music and great content to react to week in and week out. You guys really help us build this music platform, and we're still trying to grow it as big as possible. And we got more things to come in the future. So I really appreciate you guys' participation. And with that said, that has been the Site Black YouTube channel. Hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and as always, peace.